What's going on, Nerd Army? It's time, guys, for another vlog. So, guys, this is going to be my newest vlog. So, what I really want to talk about today is some really cool things that have happened. Obviously, we've got some great trailers this week. I just did my reaction for the X-Men: Age of Apocalypse. That was an awesome trailer. I will be talking it in my podcast. I will be talking about it in my podcast this week. So definitely tune in for that. Another great thing, too, that we did get was we got a lot of stuff about Batman v Superman. If you haven't checked out my last podcast with Anthony Knight, go check it out, guys. I'll have it linked down in the description. That was one of my favorite podcasts I've done. Me and Anthony really broke down why the Batman v Superman trailer is getting so much hate and what we thought about it. And we had a great discussion on that. It went about a little over an hour, but it was a great podcast. We also talked about the big reveal and our thoughts on Supergirl as a show. Now, a lot of people bitch and moan and hate Supergirl, and it's super campy and it's stupid. No, guys, it's a different kind of show. It's not Arrow, it's not Flash, it's not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a totally different kind of show, and you got to give it a chance. But I've watched every episode. It's been great. I really enjoy it, and I just don't understand why everyone doesn't. So, if you guys don't like Supergirl, tell me in the comments below, and tell me why. I mean, if you have a reason, then I respect your reason. If you have a reason why you don't like it, let me know. I want to know because I'm not sure. I'm enjoying it. It's a great show. It's like I said, it's not the Flash. It's not Arrow. It's not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a totally different feel to a superhero show, which is great to me. I love that. I think it's the coolest thing you can do. But I really did. I do enjoy it a lot. We've had some. I mean, like I said, there's been a bunch of reactions going on, a bunch of trailers coming out. So it's been cool. I mean, we've got some great mashups going on from Adik the One. Chainsaw Reacts is working on a mashup for the Reactors League for the X-Men Apocalypse trailer. And hopefully I'm in that one. So, guys, it's been great. It's been a lot of really cool times. I mean, this is a momentous occasion, too. We are, like, officially 6 days away from Star Wars. So, Star Wars Force Awakens comes out in less than a week. Do you guys understand what this means? Less than a week. We get a new Star Wars movie. And we're going to be getting these Star Wars movies for, every freaking year we're going to get a new Star Wars movie, whether it be a saga movie or a spin-off. And independent, like, spin-offs, like Rogue One's going to be, the first one coming out. And I'm excited about those. That's going to be cool, guys. We're going to get to delve into the Star Wars universe and really get into it. And I love that. So I have been doing a lot of reactions because I've had so many requests from you guys to get in on some of these reactions and do a lot of these. And I wanted to do the reactions to all the trailers. So I have been doing a lot of reactions lately. So if you haven't seen a ton of reactions from me, it's because I'm trying to get through the list that you guys have given me. I mean, I've gotten so many requests, and it doesn't bother me. I like getting the requests from you guys because it's something I like to do. I get a lot of fan interaction. I get a lot of subscriber interaction and talking about it, discussing it. But I am going to do some topic videos based on the stuff that's come up. I'm planning my history of Wonder Woman. At the moment, I started my history of Captain Cold. If you guys don't know, those take quite a while to work up and do all the research and make sure I get all the dates right. I can tell you most of their origins, but really getting into it and writing it out well. I mean, when I first started doing history ofs, I was doing like a Wikipedia, like basic rewording a couple things, and I got a bunch of flack for that, first of all, and it was just lazy on my part. I do apologize to all you guys that ever watched one of those and didn't like it, or all those guys that just had to go and fucking follow along with Wikipedia when I first did them. So, like, people like Vibe, it was one that I did, and it's a really popular video that I have, and it was really close to Wikipedia, and it's just because the character doesn't have a whole lot of story. With Wonder Woman, I'm hoping I get a lot, because she's been around forever. Same thing with Captain Cold. He's been around for a long-ass time. And I've decided, instead of doing the history of all the way back, I've kind of been thinking about focusing on different versions of the characters, like a New 52 version for this one, or like I did the New 52 Superboy, which was really cool. But when I did Raven from the beginning. So I was just feeling out different ways of doing it. But New 52 Superboy is totally different than the rest of the other Superboys. That's why I wanted to focus on that one. But like I'm also planning, because of the X-Men Apocalypse trailer, and I'm so hyped for X-Men, I am going to do History of Apocalypse. I'm also going to do every character. I'm going to do a video about every single mutant that has been a member of the Apocalypse's freaking Horsemen. So every single Horseman that's ever been created, I'm going to do a video on them and explain who they are, give you a quick run through, and move along to the next one. But there's a lot. So if you guys don't know, X-Men has been around for a long time, 60s, and the Apocalypse storyline, when it first came out, it was one set. And then another retelling of the storyline was another set of Horsemen. And another set. And some of your favorite heroes have been in them. The ones that are in the trailer, obviously, we saw are Magneto, Storm, Archangel, and Psylocke. So, I mean, Archangel's my favorite Horseman of Apocalypse. Followed very closely by Magneto, Wolverine, Storm, and many, many more guys. And that's awesome. And I'm really excited to do that video. So I'm actually going to probably start scripting it out and everything tonight. So that's just the plan for this evening after I edit a couple of these videos and put this one up for you guys. But as always, guys, if there's ever any videos you either want to see me react to, you want to suggest, like I want to get back into doing some of my what if videos. Those were fun because it was just, you got to hypothesize about a crazy ass theory in the superhero realm. Like one of the ones I did, what if Jason Todd was never killed by the Joker? Would we have got the Red Hood? Would we have got these crazy storylines? Like Batman Under the Red Hood is one of the coolest freaking movies and a great storyline. And would we have ever got that? I mean, how would have it affected Batman Hush? How would it have affected all these other storylines? And that was a really cool one, and I got a lot of responses from you guys, and I love that. So I do want to do some more what if videos. Now, if you guys have any suggestions for what if videos, put them down in the comments below, and they could be anything in the comic book world. I want to keep it comic related. Now, not like comic book movies, like actual comic book related. And it's something I really like to do because it's just coming up with these crazy theories and what my thoughts are, and hearing the responses from you guys are so amazing. So another thing I'm going to keep doing, Nerds Ranked. We're going to be doing the kickoff show for Nerds Ranked is coming back. So if you guys don't know what Nerds Ranked is, I take your votes that you guys vote on a specific question that I pose you, and I include, with each of the top answers, I include a person that did suggest this video or did suggest this topic. So if you were going for the question that we're still posing, I told you I was going to run it until Star Wars came out. Star Wars comes out this next week, so I'm going to do it on Monday, and it's going to be what is the greatest Star Wars film before Force Awakens comes out. So you pick the one that you want out of the 6. You tell me what your favorite is, and I feature one person for each answer on my show. And give you a little shout out and go a little bit about the synopsis of the movie. I also have another one I did for Best and Worst that I'm doing. I'm doing another Best and Worst of the Spider-Man franchise. So that was an easier list for me because I'm very straightforward with my Spider-Man thoughts. And I have a lot of hate for Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Shit, man, both those movies are crap. We just might as well lump them into one. But then we'd have like 6 fucking villains. Jesus. Alright, guys. But that's a little off topic. So I am going to be getting into spinning a lot of my old videos and history ofs. I still want to redo Batman, Iron Man, Martian Manhunter. Some of my first history ofs, I'm going to redo them because I've changed everything up on how I do everything, and I'm really trying to get it to the best of my ability and that I can do, guys. And they're fun to do. I love doing the research for you guys and conversing with you guys and telling you my thoughts on everyone. But at the same time, I'm also going to keep doing my recap and reviews. I'm actually working on my Dark Side War Green Lantern spinoff. That is actually my next comic I'm doing for my recap and reviews, which those are fun. If you guys haven't watched any of them, I've uploaded like 3 of them on here. Sorry, guys. So I've uploaded like 3 of them on my channel. I've uploaded Dark Side War, Batman, which is awesome. I mean, basically what I do is I recap the comic, I read it kind of dramatically back to you, and give you the whole gist of what's going on in the story, and we walk through the story together and look at all the panels and go through the entire story. Then I give you my thoughts on it and what I thought about the comic as a whole, and if I felt you needed to know all this other backstory and shit before you started reading this one. It's just something I really like to do because I love reading comics, guys. I'm going to go into some older stories, like I'm going to do Emerald Twilight soon. That's one I really want to do. I got to get a new scanner because my Emerald Twilight it's an older comic if you guys haven't read it, but that is my favorite Green Lantern storyline by far, all the way across the board. Emerald Twilight is an amazing story. Now, if you guys have ever had any interest in Green Lantern, Emerald Twilight is a key storyline to read. Hal Jordan is my favorite superhero altogether. I mean, that's Marvel, DC, any of the companies, really. I mean, Dark Horse, but there's close seconds, and I have my favorites in each company, but he is my favorite DC character. So I will be working on the Emerald Twilight story. That's just one I got to get out there because everyone loves that story once you hear it. And if you've never heard it, it's an amazing story just to experience and run through the whole storyline. So, guys, that is what's coming up with my channel. Like I said, if there's ever any videos you guys want to see me react to, any suggestions for topic videos, history ofs, best and worst for franchises, for movie franchises, anything, because I do a lot of stuff on this channel. If you guys are just finding me, this is a very eclectic channel. I do tons of different things. I try to keep it fresh for you guys. I do a lot of reactions. I do a lot of other videos. So, like always, guys, suggest anything you want to me, and I'll take care of it for you. It might take me a little bit to get to it, but I will respond to you. If you guys have never commented on any of my videos, I actually respond to every single comment that's put on my videos. Every one of my subscribers, if they put a comment on there, I'll respond to you. If it's a negative-ass comment, I don't put up with that shit, and I delete that shit right away. If you continue to do it, I block your ass from the channel. That's just how it is. I don't put up with bullshit. I don't put up with trolls. Sorry, guys. That's just how I feel about it. If you alienate yourself from the drama will stop. So, people that get in there and love to fucking duke it out with the drama, that's great. But that's not what my channel's about. This is a drama-free zone, so if you guys want just some great content, some fun times, and some amazing discussions that we love to have right here on Nerds Marias, this is the place for you. Subscribe, keep up with us, and make sure you always just be yourself. Be the nerd that's inside. Let your nerd fly free, and keep being yourself, guys. So, thank you very much for tuning into this vlog, guys. This has been just my updates and kind of what I want to do in the upcoming future and what has been going on. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time for another vlog right here on Nerds Merized. Peace out. If you liked the video you just saw, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the other nerdy videos we have just like this one. Also, check out my Patreon account and become a patron if you'd like for access to exclusive content.